What is your book?
My book is Artemis Fowl.
Who is Artemis Fowl?
He's the main character. He's a 12 years old boy who is very, very smart, but he's a criminal.
Is there any other main character?
Yeah, Artemis has a very strong butler who serves him and always protect him. And another main character is Holly. He's a fairy. She works as a cop.
Ooh, tell me more about Artemis Fowl.
Artemis' family was a billionaire, but his father's business failed, so they become a millionaire. He wants to become a billionaire again, so he finds a gold which is in the fairy world.
Ooh. Is there any problem he needs to face?
Yes, the fairy are very powerful with magic and advanced technology. Also, there are a lot of secrets that he doesn't know.
That's fantasy. How this book related to you?
He faced many problems to achieve his goal. It's related to us that we need to deal with many problems to accomplish our goal.
My last question. Can you tell me some of the other craft that had been used?
Yeah, the author used a lot of metaphors, such as in the sentence, he could hear the blood pumping in his ears. It's a metaphor that his heartbeat is very loud.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Bye bye. Hello, Nam Hong.
Hello.
What is your book?
My book is The Dark is Rising.
Oh, interesting. How does it start?
The Dark is Rising set in the part of Buckinghamshire where the writer grew up. It started off with Will's 11th birthday when he discovered that he's the last of the old one.
Can you tell me more about the main character?
Yes, the main character named Will. He is very clever and brave. Since he knows he's the last of the old one, he did not hesitate. Instead, he ready to help go against the power of darkness.
Wow. Does he have any conflicts?
Yes, he needs to find 6 magical signs, which are wood, bronze, iron, water, fire, and stone. To find this, he needs to find the last of the old one for help.
What is a theme that connected to your life?
The theme that connected to my life is knowledge. Will show me that having a good knowledge can help him go through any problem he needs to face, similar to me, that try to use my knowledge to solve problems such as homework.
Could you tell me some literary techniques that the author used?
Susan Cooper used a lot of hyperbole to exaggerate in many scenes. For example, a scene that described a visitor in the forest, he used metaphor and hyperbole to portray the visitor.
That's good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hello everyone, today we're going to do a book talk. So first we're going to start with Brooke House. So let's interview her about her book. So let's start with some basic information about her book.
It's called The Little Prince by Antoine de Saint-Exupéry, French people, but in this version it was translated by Richard Howard.
So can you give a little bit about expository in the book?
The Little Prince is the prince from the planet asteroid B612. He has a flower on his planet which he loves so much and 2 active volcanoes which he used for heating. He also went to other planets where he met different kind of grown-ups, and another character is the pilot who met the Little Prince when his airplane crashed in the desert of Sahara. He had to draw because when he was sick, the grown-ups always complain about his drawing, but when he met the prince, he doesn't say anything.
Wow, that sounds fantasy. So how about the theme? Is the theme connected to you?
Yes, the main theme of The Little Prince is the importance of looking beneath the surface to find the real truth and meaning of a thing. The author compared with adults who never seen inside of things. They only look at the surface of it. The theme that connect to me and society in Thailand that adults only judge us, the children by our grade, which university we can get into. They don't really care about the processes. They just look in the results, something like this.
Yes, I really agree with it. So, do it have any literature techniques that keep you engaged?
Yeah, it's personification. From one paragraph that shown, it said that she dresses herself slowly, he adjusts her petal one by one. The little prince used to describe the rose.
Okay, so let's talk about my book.
Can you start with some basic information about your book?
So my book is named The Isle of the Lost, written by Melissa De La Cruz. The book is all about magic and adventure.
That sounds interesting. Can you give me a little bit about expository in your book?
In my book, there are 4 main characters. The protagonist is Mal. She is daughter of Maleficent. She has 3 friends who join the adventure with her, which is Jay, Jafar's son, Evie, Evil Queen's daughter, and Carlos, Cruella's son. They all live in the Isle of the Lost. The 4 need to go and find the dragon eyes, which is kept in the Forbidden Fortress. They need to prove themselves to their parents that they are evil enough to get the dragon eyes.
And how about the theme? Is the theme connect to you?
So the theme is all about to prove yourself and knowing the meaning of friendship by fighting with all the problems together as one. One of the main characters connect to me, which is Mal. Mal is a confident girl and she wants to prove herself that she is evil and she wants to make her mother proud of her. I connect to this character because I'm confident and I also want to prove myself to others, but in a good way, and I also want to make others proud of me.
Do it have any literary technique that keep you engaged?
So the author used many other crafts in the book. For example, the stone monster appeared and asked a riddle to the 4 in order to pass the bridge. It said that dark is her heart, black like the sky above. Tell us, young travelers, what is her one true love? The author uses metaphor to represent her heart as the darkness and similarly to compare the sky at that time, which is very dark, as the black color.
That sounds amazing. I think I should try this book.
Okay, so thank you for listening to our book review. Hope you enjoy.
Bye.
Hello, welcome to Book Review by Pearla and Milk. Today Milk is going to talk about her book.
So this is a book called The Trust of Apollo by Rick Riordan. It's a connected series from Percy Jackson.
So can you tell me a little about the exposition of the story?
Yeah, so it first started off when Apollo, as you may know, that he's a god of sun. Yes, he casted down to earth in the body of a boy with no power at all, named Lester Papadopoulos, and he needs to find a way to get back to Mount Olympus. So he needs to fight with like heroes and also great monsters.
Why is he reborn as a boy?
Because he did bad things and Zeus was angry of him. So
What's the main theme of the story?
I think the main theme is to love other people, because Apollo is a very into himself person and don't love other people and only care about himself. But as he experienced many things along his journey, he found out that loving other people is the most important thing. Yeah.
So can you apply this in your life?
Yeah, because in today's society where everything is rushed and busy, people tend to care about themselves first before other people. So I think it's important to care about other people to make the world a better place.
I see. So, can you give an example of author's craft?
Yeah, so it's mostly imagery because it has to describe scenes in the story, like the mountain or the cave. For example, this one. We pass through small towns with rundown motels, second-hand clothing shops, food stores, and various vehicles for sale. And on the side of the road, the countryside was flat and monotonous.
Oh, that's nice.
It can describe scenes in the book very well. Hello,
Hello,
I'm Milk,
and I'm Prawa.
and today I'm going to interview Prava about her book. So tell me something about your book.
The book name is Beyond, written by Alison Goodman.
Yeah, so what's the exposition of the story?
So the setting is set in an ancient China. So the main character is a 16-year-old girl disguised herself as a 12-year-old boy because she has a talent that only a boy were accepted to have. So the main external conflict of the story is that the main character has to fight against the rebellion that try to take the emperor's throne. And the internal conflict that the main character faces is that she has conflicting thought with whether she could show herself as a girl or continue to be a boy.
Interesting. Can you give example of the author's craft that you found in the story?
So the main author's craft is imagery because this is fantasy genre book and it relies greatly on the imagination and the description of the story. The example is reflections of the bathing room vivid on the surface of the water. Below the mosaic of 9 fish both circled, bent, and twisted. So,
It's kind of like we can see the image very clearly from imagery. And what's the main theme of the story?
the main theme is that to be true to yourself, to be true to who you are. Because in the story, the main character has to disguise herself as a boy, but in the end, she discovers that being true to herself by being a girl actually helps her potential to grow more.
Bye.